There's a moment that happens almost every single day in your house, and you've probably stopped noticing it. Your dog, sitting at the window, watching you pull out of the driveway, not barking, not whining, just watching. Their chin resting heavy on the windowsill, that low, slow blink right before they finally turn away and lie down. Do you ever wonder what's actually happening inside their head in that exact moment? Because here's the thing. Most of us think we know our dogs. We read the tail wags. We celebrate the zoomies like they're the whole story. But there are 7 things happening inside your dog, right now, today, that we keep misreading completely. And one of them might be quietly chipping away at their trust in you without you ever realizing it. Pause. Tilt head slightly. We've been taught to read dogs like emojis. Tail up and wagging, happy. Tail down, sad. Simple, right? People think if the tail is wagging, everything's fine. Actually, wait. That's not even close to the full story. Dogs communicate mostly in body, breath, and stillness, and almost none of us were ever taught to read that language. Not because we're bad owners. Nobody told us. We just absorbed it from cartoons and Instagram captions. And that's part of the problem. Dog training content online is full of perfect dogs, calm dogs, dogs who sit the first time, who never pull on the leash, who gaze adoringly at the camera. And if your dog doesn't look like that, you start wondering what you did wrong. So this isn't a lecture. This is the corrective, honest version nobody gave you. Direct eye contact. Secret number 5 is the one that genuinely made me feel terrible the first time I understood it, because I'd been doing it for years without even knowing. If you've ever felt like your dog is drifting from you, or like something just feels a little off between you two lately, stay until the end. I promise this reframes everything. Number 1, your dog isn't being dramatic. They're showing you their nervous system. Imagine the vet's waiting room. Picture the vet's waiting room. Your dog yawning, again, every 30 seconds, while you scroll your phone waiting to be called in. We call that being tired, or bored, or a little nervous, I guess. It's not that. That yawn, that lip lick, that full body shake when nothing's even wet, these are displacement behaviors. Your dog's nervous system trying to self-regulate under pressure it can't escape. There's a cortisol response happening, a vagal nervous system doing its best to bring the body back down from a spike. You don't need to memorize the science. You just need to feel this part. They are telling you, as clearly as they possibly can, that they need you to notice. And most of us walked right past it for years. Number 2, the lean isn't just affection, it's a question. That specific warmth of your dog pressing their full body weight into your leg, yeah, that's love. It is, but it's also a check-in. Are you still here? Are we still okay? To your dog, you are the center of gravity in a confusing, loud, unpredictable world. When things get overwhelming, they triangulate back to you, physically, like a compass, finding north. And how you respond actually matters more than people realize. Pulling away dismissively because you're busy, versus just resting a hand on their back for 3 seconds. One of those quietly confirms the bond. The other one chips at it, just a little, every time. Number 3, they remember the feeling, not the event. Pause. Slight head shake. This one took me a while to actually get. Dogs don't store memories the way we do, like a movie scene they replay. They store emotional residue, a smell, a tone of voice, a specific motion. Think about the dog who flinches when someone reaches too fast toward their collar. It's not that they remember the moment they were hurt. That motion just lives in their body now, as a warning. This is why rescue dogs, or even dogs from genuinely loving homes, sometimes seem randomly anxious about something totally normal. The story fades, the feeling doesn't. Number 4, your stress is literally contagious to them. Hold up your own hands. Look at them. This one's not a metaphor. There's real research showing dogs synchronize their cortisol levels with their owners, biologically. So that bad week at work, the tension you're carrying in your shoulders, the way you snapped at the remote control for no reason, your dog is breathing that in. They don't know why you're upset. They just know something is wrong with their person. And because they can't fix it, they do one of 2 things. Either they try to comfort you, compulsively, the constant nudging, The face licking, the leaning in, or they go quiet in a way that looks lazy but is actually low-grade dread sitting in their chest. I think that one's hard to hear. It was for me too. We're at the halfway point, but stay with me, because secret number 5 is the one that changes how you see every bad moment between you and your dog. Number 5, when they won't look at you, that's not ignoring you, that's protecting you. Long pause. Let it land. This is the one. So, cut off signals. Your dog looking away from you, showing you the side of their face, angling their body slightly to the side. Most of us read this as defiance. Indifference. Fine. Ignore me then. But it's actually appeasement. Your dog is trying to de-escalate. They're saying, I don't want conflict. I'm not a threat. Please calm down. And here's the gut punch. This usually happens when we're scolding them. They look away, trying to soften the moment, and we read it as disrespect and push harder. We weren't being ignored. We were the pressure they were trying to ease. Not a bad dog. A dog trying to keep the peace with the only tool they had. Okay, we needed a lighter one after that. Number 6. The zoomies are a release valve, and what triggers them tells you everything. The wall bounce. The butt tuck sprint across the living room at 11 at night for no reason anyone can explain. Frenetic random activity periods. Fraps, if you want the technical term, aren't actually random. They follow a pattern. After a bath. After being crated. After something emotionally tense. They're a discharge valve for built-up energy and feeling. But here's the twist. If your dog gets zoomies after every single training session, that's worth sitting with. It might mean the session felt more stressful than fun to them. Because here's the strange truth. Joy and relief look almost identical from the outside. Number 7. Silence is their most honest language. The dog who just comes and sits near you. Not asking for food, not nudging your hand, not whining at the door. Just being close. We undervalue this one completely. We reward the tricks. We film the enthusiasm. We miss the quiet devotion sitting 2 feet away from us on the kitchen floor. That heavy sigh before they settle. The slow blink in your direction. The way they position themselves so just one paw is touching your foot. Like they need to confirm you're still real. This is trust in its purest form. This is what they're trying to tell you every single day in the only language they actually have. Remember that image from the start, your dog at the window watching you leave? I want you to see it differently now. They're not heartbroken in that moment. They're not spiraling. They're doing what they do best, holding space for you, trusting you'll come back, trusting the routine, trusting the bond, even when you're not there to maintain it minute by minute. And that kind of trust was never built in one big moment. It's built in all the small ones. The lean you finally leaned back into. The look away you finally understood instead of pushing against. The quiet sit beside you that you actually noticed this time instead of scrolling past it. You don't have to be a perfect dog owner. You just have to be a paying attention one. If this changed how you see your dog, even a little, send it to someone who loves their dog the same way you do.